My great-grandfather was the first recorded white child born in the territory of Montana in 1864. My great-great-grandpa came to Montana 1850, 51, somewhere in there. We've been on this place for well over 100 years. My great-grandfather got into the hunting business, guiding. My grandfather did it, my dad did it. This will be our 48th year that I've done it. I've stayed in it because I want to pass it on to my grandson, but I'm not sure there's going to be anything left to pass on. I mean, we used to have 20,000 plus elk on the northern range. The last time I knew of a cooperative count between the state and the Forest Service and the Fish and Game and everybody was around 7,000 head. The wolf population decimated the elk herd, mainly because the elk herd had never seen a predator like these wolves. These are Canadian wolves that they brought in, and they were Rocky Mountain timber wolves that were here originally. The difference is size, aggressiveness. My granddad was one of the guys that they hired back in the teens and the early 20s to take the wolves out of Yellowstone Park. They only trapped and got 32 wolves out of Yellowstone Park. That's all they ever took. Now we've got hundreds of wolves here. When they put the wolves back in under the Endangered Species Act, I always said that they broke the law because Canadian gray wolves were never indigenous to this area. So I sold out my business here and I leased some private ranches about 145 miles north of here to try to put distance between the predators and myself. They won't let us manage the wolf population here or the grizzly bear population. The decisions on wildlife are no longer based on science or biology. They're based on social, economic, and political information. My thought has always been, by the time the Fish and Game Department discovers that there's a problem, it's usually too late to fix it. The guys like me and the guys like the general public, they're not going to have anything left to hunt.
Help us bring this story to Congress, classrooms, and conservation leaders worldwide. Every dollar boosts this message. Watch, share, donate, stand with the people of the Real Yellowstone.